Welcome back. Time for a new edition of My Maine Gardens. We're back here in Deb's garden, and we are talking tomato, however you want to say it.
Talking tomatoes. And we want to talk about pruning.
Okay.
I've let these go for a couple of weeks just for you.
Okay, yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, don't judge. This is intentional overgrowth right here.
Look at the pollinator. Yay, go baby, do your thing.
Exactly. Thank you. Welcome.
Anyway, I prune my tomatoes. There's, if you Google pruning tomatoes, you get all sorts of different advice, but I'm just going to share what I do, what works for me. The reasons I prune, number one is to prevent disease. So I don't like any foliage touching the soil because sometimes that can, disease can come from the soil into the plant. So I prune from the bottom up, and we'll look at that. The other reason I prune is to encourage the plant to put more energy into producing fruit rather than producing more foliage. Another very important reason, especially with all the humidity we've had this summer, is for increased airflow and better circulation to keep those plants dry. Also, we want the pollinators to be able to find the blossoms, and we're seeing that happen right now.
Sure.
And also to allow for rain and sun to penetrate through the plant. So those are the reasons I prune. When I come out, I look for a couple of things. Number one, I always start from the bottom up. And if you look down here, I don't know if you can get down, Brian.
I can get down.
But can you get back up? That is a question.
Yeah.
I've pruned these bottom leaves up. And you can see actually there's some tomatoes going and growing
Yeah,
over there.
absolutely.
I don't know how they'll do. It's pretty shady, but so we'll prune a little bit to get some light down here. So I go around and I just start from the bottom, and then I look for any branches that are clearly not producing fruit. Like here's a perfect example. It's kind of hanging down low. There's no fruit on that. I'm just going to take that off.
Well, that's a serious cut right there.
Yeah, it's a serious cut. So I kind of start from the bottom and work up. And then if you've got a whole mass of growth happening, like over here, I just want to clean this up a little bit. So again, I just look for branches that are clearly not producing fruit and go in and start cleaning those up. The other thing that's really important is to know whether your tomato plant, and this is getting all scientific and technical, is determinate or indeterminate.
Okay. How do you determine that?
Good question. I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
Determinate plants, and we've got one here. See, this is getting a little too crowded. This is a smaller plant. You can see it. It's a bushier plant. Determinate means that it's determined how large they're going to be. So they only get to be a certain height. They're more bushy, and they produce all of their fruit at once.
Okay.
So like think cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, okay.
So they'll just stop growing. So I don't prune those too much. The indeterminate, which is what you're seeing here.
These guys reaching for the sky here.
They're just going to keep going and growing. It's indeterminate how big they're going to get, how large they're going to get, and they can get super bushy and crowded. So I focus more of my pruning on the indeterminate plants.
And I guess real quick, how frequently should you be assessing your growth and chipping away, snipping
Depends
away?
how busy your life is and your other priorities.
Sure.
So I come down every couple of days and just clean it up. It's best to do it early in the morning. It gives the plant time to heal, and use something sharp and clean to cut them. Don't take off too much because they also need the foliage for photosynthesis and to grow. So I just go through and I'm sort of deliberate about it. And again, like this one here.
Nothing on there.
Nothing on there.
Snip.
And that will just kind of help clean that up. So,
I think I understand it.
Yeah,
There you go.
so get to work.
All right, if you want to see this again, you go to our website, wabi.tv, as seen at 4 p.m. Great advice as always, Deb. Thank you so much. Back with more right after this.